All right, so let's go to it. Let's listen to the new album. We're going to be listening to this Kingdom of Rats, my new album. You can find it on Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, Deezer, and pretty much any streaming platform that you prefer. You will find it there. I have been asked a couple times lately if I do have Bandcamp. I don't. So maybe it would be a good idea to make myself a Bandcamp too. I'm not too familiar with that platform, but I've been asked if I have my music there, and I don't. So probably it'll be a good idea to put it there as well. All right, so let's start with the album. The first song, this one here. This is Wall Rider. Hope you all enjoy the album.
I open my eyes, my darkness surrounded, can't breathe. The pressure it builds as the sun figures, relentlessly killing my screams.
I couldn't tell you a couple of weeks ago I had sleep paralysis. I'm sorry about that, Brenda.
Close my eyes, so shadow above me can scream.
Brenda is mentioning sleep paralysis in this song.
For a nightmare so real, unable to move, can't break free.
This song is about sleep paralysis.
Tormenting, infecting my dreams, mind breaking, awaking the sleep. Awake or asleep, I can tell. Alright, yeah, my nightmare and hell. Can't move, I can't breathe in despair. Alright, yeah, my nightmare and hell.
I'm trying to wake up, and in the dream I woke up and I remember dreaming.
I'm trying to get up, the weight is too much for our lives. My heart's beating fast, feel the wall riders cry. The terror that grows in the night.
I don't know, esa es la merienda.
Tormenting, infecting my dreams, mind breaking.
Estoy pensando cómo hacerlo, Mónica. Lo puedo hacer a mano, ¿qué tal, tío? Bienvenido.
Awake or asleep, I can tell. Alright, my nightmare and hell. Can't move, I can't breathe in despair. Alright, my nightmare and hell.
Prefiero que se escuche la música que me escuchen a mí hablar en todo caso.
Tormenting, infecting my
right, that was Wall Rider, the opening track of the album. The song, the title of the song comes from... title of the song... the title of the song is taken from the game Outlast, but the song itself, the lyrics, they don't really have anything to do with the game. The song is about sleep paralysis. That was Wall Rider. Yeah, the song is about sleep paralysis. Is that better? So yeah, I will try and not to talk too much during the songs. I hope you're liking it so far. Any thoughts? I hope you're liking the album so far. Let's move on to the second song. This is called Chained. And before playing, let me update the title here. Thank you, Brenda. Gracias, Teo. Thoughts on the song, on the album so far? We are on song number 2 that was changed. Los coros también los grabé yo, sí. De todo menos la batería lo grabé yo. So that's a good question by Teo there, asking if I did the backing vocals. I did everything. The only thing I didn't record was the drums. Everything but the drums is me playing and singing. Thank you so much, Brenda. Let's go to the next one. Sería tan emotivo, no sé, dice que calor, porque grabamos a finales de diciembre. La batería se grabó a finales de diciembre y en días de mucho calor. Y a finales de diciembre, mediados finales de diciembre, mucho calor. Y donde se graba la batería una pieza relativamente chica y cerrada, por supuesto, mucho calor. Entonces, sí. No worries about that, Bunny, no worries. Y a propósito, el grito que se escucha al comienzo de esta canción, Cheo, ese es el baterista. Que ese grito fue de hecho después de la canción. Terminó de grabar esta canción y pegó el grito, pero ese grito estaba tan bueno que había que ponerlo en alguna parte por ahí, y al comienzo de esta canción era el mejor lugar encontré yo. So you will hear somebody yelling at the start of the song. That's the drummer, because we did the drums on mid-late December, and this is Southern Hemisphere, so in summer, very hot days. The drums were recorded in not a tiny room, but not a big room anyway, and a closed room. And it was terribly hot. After finishing recording the drums for this song, the drummer yelled that it was too hot. Que calor, grita, and it's what he yells in Spanish, and you can hear that. We put it at the start of the song. With a doggy there, yes. Bienvenida de vuelta, Dianis. So this is the drummer yelling at the start. No, es batería de verdad, chicos, es batería de verdad, por favor. Si vamos a sacar un disco, hagámoslo bien. Con una batería de verdad. Let's hear it again, please. This is somebody's favorite here, I think. What's wrong about that? Let's hear it again. What I wanted to do with that was something sort of what Pantera did with Domination, in which you can also hear the drummer, Vinnie Paul, yelling something, which I haven't yet deciphered. He yells something right before the song starts. I wanted something like that. Welcome in, Lule. So great to see you. I thought it might be you. Well, it's now you know it was Jonathan, the drummer. Go drop a follow to just Lule. And her karaoke parties.
How many more songs can I write over this? For how long can I repeat myself this way? What's the point of so-called talent? What's the point in working hard?
Muchas gracias, Teo. Jack Clavis, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome in. Voy a decir gracias por seguir y bienvenido. Very much, Brenda, very much. Very much. Same thing with Shane and all the songs that are in that regard with lyrics. Thank you very much. Jack Clavis, is that correct? Correct, Jack Clavis. We are listening to my new album, freshly released. All right, before moving on, to tell you a little bit about the song and welcoming Jack Clavis. I hope I'm saying it right. And yes, this is my music. We're listening to my fourth album, very recently released. The album is called Kingdom of Rats. We're listening to it at the moment. Welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy the music. Whoa, thank you very much. Just coming into the channel and gifting 10 subs. 10 subs. Well, thank you so very much. Jack Clavis, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Enormously appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We will be opening requests after we finish listening to the album, so if you can stick around, feel free to request something once we get to that. Just giving to music makers and streamers. Well, I hope it does, it definitely does. Thank you so very much. Enormously appreciate it. Gracias, Yanis. Thank you, Christine. Thank you, Bunny. So this song, Giving Up, which we just listened to, this song came to me because it did come to me while I was doing the dishes. I was doing the dishes, and Brenda, thank you so much. We have a hype train coming too. Thank you so much, Brenda, for the gift up. So I was doing the dishes one day, and the first phrase with melody and everything, like magically came to me. So I quickly finished my dishes, and I came back here to pick up a notebook, a guitar, and start finding out the chords and writing the lyrics that came to me at the moment, and expanding on it and writing the whole lyrics. The whole song I wrote it in, must have been like an hour or so. Maybe two, no more than 2 hours it took me to write this song. And Brenda was wondering there if this was a very personal song in what refers to the lyrics, and yes, it is, very much. It very much is. I wrote this song during the pandemic days, actually. In the middle of the pandemic, I was here alone, by myself, totally alone. I had not talked in person to anyone for a while. Yeah, this song came to me in that context. So it's not the most positive, beautiful song in terms of the lyrics. It's not the most positive song I have, but it's what I was feeling at the moment. So yeah, giving up. Let's move on. If there's any questions, please feel free before we get to the next song. We have a hype train. We have a hype train. Okay, let's move to the fourth song on the album. And well, by the way, about the pandemic times when I wrote that song, a couple months later, I went to once the quarantine things got a little bit more relaxed, I went to Osorno, to my hometown, to my parents. It was what was going to be like 2 or 3 weeks there for my sister's birthday. I ended up being there for a year and a half. Oh, thanks so very much, Jokavis. Thank you so very, very much. Yeah, I did. That was before, though, Gethsemane. I did it during the first 3 weeks of the pandemic, of the lockdowns. It was during the first 3 to 4 weeks that I did both Gethsemane versions. And it was nice at that point. It wasn't that bad, but once the time started to pass, and well, then it came giving up a couple months later. And this is Sky is Ours, the next song. A certain somebody's favorite here. And yeah, both Gethsemane came on my birthday. Just a moment, we'll go back to that. That year, it was Holy Week, right on my birthday. And that's why I uploaded both Gethsemane versions on that day. That birthday, I was all alone too. I lit up the grill for myself. It was kind of a sad birthday, that one. All right, this is Sky is Ours. This song is older. This song is much older. This one, Unchained, I wrote them in 2016. Yes. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you so much.
That surrounds us, breaking visions. It calls me into the void, growing sky that enshrouds me, floating in emptiness.
Thank you so much, Brenda.
Moving faster than sound.
And we are suddenly on a hype for level 5.
Falling starlight in darkness, broken balance, and melting into its own brightest light, endless power.
Thank you, Vanya. Thank you, Christine.
Feeling the emptiness, collapsing into rebirth. Flying higher, reaching out the stars to see its light, moving faster across the universe, defying time, aiming higher to look for the unseen. We're first in line, searching farther, deep into the stars. The sky is ours. Spinning cloud that surrounds me, endless suspicions of gravity in the far falling sky into nothing, growing the emptiness while breaking space and
Brenda, again, thank you so much. Brenda, thank you, thank you, thank you.
stars to see its light moving faster across the universe, defying time, aiming higher to look for the answer.
MTG Nylon por ahí, bienvenido. Total.
Searching forward, deep
And the beats, Brenda, thank you so much.
skies.
Thank you so much, Brenda. Level 5. The train is just about to leave. 30 seconds to set the train, and there we go, Brenda. Thank you so much. Level 6, is it? Level 6. That was Sky is Ours. The song is mostly about space travel, more or less. A little science fiction kind of a song. Very space-like. At least that was the intention with the music. Make it like very space-like. Like floating. I hope I achieved that with the music. Gracias María Flor, gracias Cheo, thank you Brenda. Gracias Ariel. Thank you for this high train. Still going at level 6. And I wanted, on this song, I wanted to play and have some fun with unusual chords, unusual harmonies, unusual chord progressions. The song, if you try to search for the key of the song, muchísimas gracias, Iron Maiden, muchísimas gracias. If you try to find the key of the song, it's a little bit unstable, and it modulates between the verses and the chorus. And Christine, thank you so much. Thank you everyone for the beats. Thank you so much, Christine. Gracias, Iron Maiden. Muchísimas gracias. Any questions before we move on to the next song? In contrast to Giving Up, this is Rise Again. This one I wrote it before Giving Up, by the way. This one was written also during the pandemic. The next one, Rise Again, it was written in May 2020, while Giving Up was written in September that year. Probably at the lowest point, at my lowest point during the pandemic. Muchísimas gracias, Ariel. Muchas gracias. No sé, ahora voy a el arte. Muchísimas gracias, Aaron. Toca el Adriel, yo trabajo, pero no diré más. Ya viene Galadriel, ya llegaremos ahí. So this is called Rise Again. Here we go. Rise Again. This has a little, it's not a prog song, but it has some prog things to it. Some unusual rhythm changes. Here's some signature change.
Anger, desperation, let them take hold of your soul. Thinking, always doubting, so destructively in control. Surrender, time to move forward. Surrender the present and past.
Thank you, Brenda. Thank you so much.
Once for all now, to not live again in the past. Rise again, let the anger
Aaron, muchísimas, muchísimas gracias.
Pain, fear, let them drown you. Let them leave behind your eyes. Deep down in your own mouth, so secure by your own lies. Surrender the time to move forward. Surrender the present and past. Fighting the outcomes for all now. To not live again in the past.
Thank you, Brenda. Thank you so much. What are level 7? Level 7. The guitar solo here is doubled. There's two guitars playing the solo here.
Inspiration, it's a drive to break the wall. Break it, stop the trying. Let the anger fuel your soul. Surrender the time to move forward. Surrender the present and past. Fighting the odds once for all now. To not live again in the past. Rise again. Let the anger fill your mind. Fly
Did you notice the time signature change there?
Rise again. Inspiration now is time. No excuses, no more lies. Inspiration now is time. No excuses, no more lies.
¿Qué contáis, Jens? Thank you, Bunny. So Dianis is saying that this song reminds her of Iron Maiden. Does it happen to you as well? Do you think this song sounds a little bit like Iron Maiden? Never thought of it. I don't really hear it, but I don't know. What do you think? Thank you, Brenda. Gracias, María Flor. Gracias, Ariel. Gracias, Dianis. Gracias, Teo. Yeah, this is a more positive song in contrast to Giving Up. I wrote this one a couple months before Giving Up. Miguel Arias, mi favorito. La intro a la izquierda, la intro la guitarra suena por la derecha y la batería por la izquierda en Rise Again. Rise Again, una guitarra está sonando sí a la derecha, pero la batería está, bueno, la batería hay partes de la batería que están paneadas a un lado y otras paneadas a otro, y otras que están al centro. Sí, por si eso. Claro, la intro tiene la guitarra a la derecha. Y eso, claro. Esos toms que entran ahí están a la izquierda. Así es. Pero después, claro, tienes el bombo al centro y la caja también. Any questions about the song? On this one, on Rise Again, the guitar solo is doubled. Is one guitar solo I did with the wah pedal, and then another solo playing without the wah pedal. Claro, son los toms ahí. Pero hay otros toms que están hacia el lado derecho. Also, on this song, and pretty much every song, with one exception, I think, with one exception, all the backing vocals, I triple track them. So all the backing vocals are triple track. That means that for every backing vocal line, I did it 3 times for a bigger chorus, a bigger effect on the backing vocals. So it sounds it's to make a bigger sound with the vocals. The guitars are not only triple tracked, but they are quad tracked. Like I did every rhythm guitar 4 times with the amp's distortion. I double tracked that for each rhythm guitar. Then I did it again over that with the distortion from my pedal board. And then one extra time going through a virtual amplifier. So every rhythm guitar is played 4 times. Thank you so very much for the hype train, for that level 7 hype train. Thank you so very much. Level 7, 11%. Thank you. Muchísimas gracias por ese tren del hype, nivel 7. 25 subs and 2,500 bits. Thank you so much. Thank you. Let's move on to the next song, shall we? Muchísimas gracias, Aaron. Muchísimas gracias. Tren del hype completado nivel 7, 11%, 25 suscripciones, 2.500 bits. Hype train complete on level 7, 11%, 25 give subs, 2,500 bits. Thank you so much. Dijo como tenemos un hijo, le diste mucho cariño. Ah, sí, eso es. Así es. Welcome in, Albanach. Welcome in. Let's go to the next song. This one is somebody's favorite too. I wonder who. This one I wrote it exactly 1 month before giving up.
Why can't you get out of my head? Took a home in my thoughts instead. No relief even in my dreams. Dreams so crazy fantasies. Always proud of reason, never fail to listen. Yet I'm falling so hard now. Leave my head, what do I want you to say?
Alright, pretty much noticed
Find
this.
the voice that I've never heard.
I love that one.
Leave my head just to come back again. I let you in, no one else to blame.
We are in the second half of the album now.
For how long should I still go ahead? Calling for a voice that I've never heard. So confused, how long has it been? Crazy
Thank you, Bunny. Any questions about the song? This one I wrote it, leave my head, I wrote it precisely 1 month before giving up. Also written during the pandemic. Gracias Dianis, gracias María Flor, gracias Ariel, thank you Brenda, gracias Teo, gracias Meli, bienvenida. Thank you Dave, welcome in, good to see you here. Welcome, thank you Bunny. Bienvenida Meli. Ahora sí. Sí, hay preguntas de la canción. Ahora, por favor, antes de pasar a la siguiente. If there's any questions on the song or the process of the album or whatever, feel free now, before we get to the next song. So, what couldn't you get out of your head? Somebody whose identity I'm not going to disclose. But yeah, that was it. A certain somebody. All right, do we have more questions on the song or the album or whatever? ¿Cómo estás, Meli? Si hay preguntas de la canción, el disco, lo que sea, adelante. Antes de pasar a la siguiente canción. Certain supermodels are remain nameless. Yeah, not in this case. Not in this case. Not in this particular case. All right. I guess we all know the name. Yeah, but the song is not about her. not in this case. All right. Let's go to the next one. I'm a big fan of the Lord of the Rings. Well, the title of this song makes it kind of obvious. This is Galadriel. Also written during the pandemic. power in her hand, defeating time far beyond me. Yet I don't seem to care. Queen of the Elder. Hay que hacer emote de Galadriel, de hecho. Eso falta. Gracias, Aaron. Muchas gracias. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, Bunny. Gracias, Ariel. Gracias, Dianis. Thank you, Lule. Gracias, Meli. Gracias, María Flor. Gracias, Aaron. Thank you, Bunny. So this song is one of the, I'm getting Dio era rainbow vibes from this. Temple of the King kind of feel. I like it. Oh, thank you, Dave. Yeah, kind of Temple of the King, kind of rainbow eyes too. Thank you, Almanac. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Lule. So this song, this is a song that probably changed the most between the demo and this final version. For the other songs, I pretty much did more or less the same I did in the demo, just trying to make it better, and with real drums too, because the demo, I made the drums for the demos, but they were not real drums, they were programmed drums, and here we have real drums. The difference with this song and the others, in all the other songs, I did make drums for them all. Jonathan played more or less what I had done with the drums, and of course I gave him freedom to play all the feels that he wanted. All the feels are his. He made some changes here and there too, but mostly the patterns are what I did in the demos, improved of course by Jonathan, and all the feels, all the fill-ins and all that kind of stuff, all those are his. But in this song, Galadriel didn't have drums in the demo. The demo was just 2 electric guitars, the bass, the vocals, and 2 more guitars in the bridge. This one didn't have drums. So the drum arrangement here, it's purely Jonathan's creation. He sent me a demo of this, playing over my demo of the song, and I loved it at the first time I heard what he did with the drums for this song. It was wonderful. It worked perfectly. Tuvo que hacer, sí, tuvo perfectamente que hacer con esta canción. So this song also, here in the album, it has acoustic guitar. My original demo didn't have acoustic guitar. And since we have now drums, I wanted to add another layer to make it a bit more mystical. At least that was the intention. And also with that in mind, to make it more mystical, more magical, if you will, I added some backing vocals in the bridge as well. Those vocals, they do not exist in the demo. Galadriel es la canción, pero esa persona es especial, no es la canción, es la canción. Muchas gracias, Aaron, muchas gracias. And about that, this song is one of those that makes me wonder how a song like this came out from me. I truly wonder with this song, how is it that this came out of me? Yes, this new version has acoustic guitar that the original demo didn't have. And I think it works much better with the acoustic guitar. Need a cover. Thank you very much, Dave. Magical Mystical Tour. A magical mystical tour through Lothlorien, of course. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you very much. Yeah, I do wonder how a song like this came out of me. Really. The next one If there are no more questions, if there's more questions, please ask. Feel free. Before moving to the next song. Muchísimas gracias, Yanis, and thank you very much, Bunny. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. And Galadriel is one of the most recent songs, is the most recent song out of those in the album. Out of these 10 songs collection, Galadriel is the newest. I've done a few more songs since then, but the Galadriel is the newest song out of those in the album. And this one is older, the next one, Chasing Time, which I wrote in late 2018. Chasing Time.
And I'm losing again. Opportunities at plain sight, and I can't see it before my eyes. When did I become so blind? Keep on moving in circles and I can see no way out. No way out, I feel I drown. When I breathe, the air falls down. So slow, I'm losing time. Time so late is no surprise. Nothing's left
Chasing Time. Thank you, Bunny. Thank you, Brenda. So this song came to me, Chasing Time. This is another case of a song coming to me. It was a day, I remember this, that I attended some sort of masterclass or something about mixing. Muchas gracias, Meli. I attended, gracias, Ariel. And thank you, Dave. So I attended sort of a master class about mixing. And when I was coming back home, at some point in my way back, my earphones died. So I couldn't keep on listening to more music while I was coming back home. So I think it was at some point in the subway that my earphones died. And then I had to walk a couple blocks from the subway to here. And I remember, well, my earphones are dead, so I guess I will have to just imagine the music, right? And in that process, having no actual music sounding in my ears, this melody came to me, with lyrics and everything, like this. This.
And I'm listening again.
This part, lyrics and all.
Opportunities are inside. And I can see it before my eyes.
So as I was walking back home, that came to me while I was walking home. And so once I arrived, I picked up the guitar and started figuring out chords to go with that melody and the lyrics, and I worked the rest of the lyrics from there. This one, it took me a while to complete though. So I had it like laying around while I was figuring out the chords and then getting more sections, I suppose, or finishing the lyrics. And once I had more or less the first structure of the song, I didn't know if I wanted to make it an acoustic song or if I wanted to make it a heavy rock song. So I was terribly undecided. Should this be an acoustic song? Because I do like how this works acoustically. I do like how this works as a ballad. But then I also tried making it heavy, and it worked well too. So I didn't know what to do. If to make it a ballad, slow acoustic ballad, or if to make it a heavy song. And at some point I decided, well, let's do both. Let's do both in the same song. So I decided to make the first part slow acoustic, a small transition, and then go all heavy with it. And I think it worked out quite fine. Good decision. Thank you, Brenda. I also remember when doing the demo of this, putting a lot of work in the guitar arrangement. I very much worked on the guitar arrangement. Para los que no sepan inglés, aquí lo que estaba diciendo es de cómo se originó esta canción. Fue un día que fui como una masterclass o algo así de mezcla. Igual aprendí harto de ¿sabes? Y cuando venía de vuelta a la casa, murieron mis audífonos. Como en el metro, algo así. Y después del metro tenía que caminar un par de cuadras hasta acá. Y sin audífonos. Entonces ya no tenía música sonando de verdad en mis oídos, tuve que imaginarme la música. Y en eso se me vino esta canción. Vino a mí la primera parte, letra, melodía. Y una vez que llegué empecé a buscarle los acordes, armar un poco la canción. Por lo que tengo anotado ahí me tomó un tiempo terminarla. Y una vez que ya tenía más o menos la estructura, parte de secciones, no sabía qué hacer, si hacer esto una balada acústica lenta o si hacerla más pesada y una canción de rock más pesada, más rápida. Y nunca me pude decir, así que en un momento decidí, bueno, de que sean las dos, hagamos las dos en la misma canción. Entonces tenemos esa intro, esa primera parte lenta, acústica, una pequeña transición donde va juntando más energía y después se lanza con todo. That usually works out pretty well according to the many interviews I've read over the years from lots of different musicians about how they write songs. Like not knowing what to do with a song like this and just doing both things instead of just deciding for one or the other. I think it worked pretty well on this one. I am quite proud of what I did with Chasing Time. It has a good melody too, I think. And I worked a lot on the guitar arrangements too to make it interesting and not just your typical chord strumming or just chugging in the fifths on the electric guitar, you know. I wanted to do something a little bit more complex, more sophisticated. Let's go to the next song. If we have no more questions or comments, Master of Fears is the next one. And it goes like this. So this is your first album entirely in English? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Because the previous album, Fuego y Sangre, was half and half. Half the songs in English, half the songs in Spanish. At some point when I was doing the previous album, I thought, what if I translate the 5 remaining songs in Spanish? But it wouldn't have been the best idea, I think. So that album was half and half. This one is entirely in English, and the plan is to make the next one like that as well. No es complicado más disfrutar. Puede ser. A veces pasa. The next song, Master of Fears, was written a couple months before Chasing Time in 2018 as well. Yeah, if you found you've written a song strong to work in different ways and aren't sure which way to take it, experimenting by combining the 2 styles usually works well. Yeah, it does. It did on this song. It very much worked. So this is Master of Fears. This one is in drop D. Qué funny.
What difference does it make to keep on trying and trying again? Why the effort when it's all the same? Overflow my fears again, like your shadow seems so safe. In frustration, light just dies away.
Welcome, Peterson. Thank you very much for the straight 10 streams. Thank you.
Master of fears, take them away from me. Bringer of tears, please set me free. Master of fears, show me some mercy, please. My cry for help, Master of fears.
Thank you, Dave. I like it too.
Confusing and going, frustration with some fails, cold
Master of Fears, and the toughest guitar solo in the entire album. Oh, it was difficult to get that one. Gracias, María Flor. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you very much. Thank you, Bunny. Do we have any questions about the song before moving on to the last one, the last song in the album, the closing track and the title track? Imagino que estás por ahí, Dianis, porque la canción que viene ahora. Nada, lo sé, siempre es un problema a veces. Thank you, Dave. Thank you very much. Gracias, Ariel. Muy bien, nos queda la última canción. Do we have any questions? ¿Tenemos más preguntas sobre este tema antes de ir a la última canción del disco? Gracias, Teo. Bienvenida de vuelta, Yanis. Thank you very much, Bunny. All right, if we don't have any further questions to Master of Fears, let's go to Kingdom of Rats. All right, are we ready for the last song on the album? Are we ready for the title track? This one was written in 2016. If I'm not mistaken, pretty sure it was. Kingdom of Rats. Oh yes, in June 2016. We reached the end of the album. Let's go over to the title track. Kingdom of Rats. Here we go. When the rat first appeared, oh yes, oh yes.
Showing his crown. Bow down before me, whoever you are. A ceremony of splendor, magnificent eyes. Opulent in dignity, a luxury mask. Deceptional lies. Our Lord, so majestic in this kingdom of rats. Such colorful words are leaving his mouth. Believe every promise I need from my hand. See them running, them just crawling, with all the calling, with all the lights
Music Lord. Brenda. So very much, Brenda. And that was it. That was the album Kingdom of Rats. I hope you enjoyed it. And that was the last song, Kingdom of Rats. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you very much. Gracias, María Flor. Thank you, Bunny. Gracias, Dianis. Gracias, Meli. Gracias, Ariel. Gracias, María Flor. The moment I wrote this song, I knew it was going to be the title track of a new album. Merci beaucoup, Siglor. Merci beaucoup. Thank you, Christine. Gracias, Teo. Thank you, Dave. Gracias, María Flor. Muchas gracias. Gracias, Teo. And the title came before the song, too, by the way. First it came the title, then it came the song. Voy a escuchar el álbum de nuevo, no se escucha bien. Thank you so much, Brenda. Thank you for that. Yeah, as soon as I wrote this song, I knew it was the title track of a new album. And I'm very proud that this album coming out now is called Like This and has this song in it. Una producción, espero, y esmero. Muchas gracias por este mazo, del cual me enamoré. Menos mal que rescaté. Gracias, Dianes. Gracias. Estaba un poco olvidada en ese entonces aún. Algo no logré darme cuenta. No hay teclados en ninguna canción. Buena idea, María Flor, buena idea. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you very much. That is my favorite song on the album. The energy is undeniable and has the ability to fire one up. Excellent. Very happy about that. Yeah, because of the rules of the channel, I can't talk about what the song is about, but if you know, you know. The lyrics are quite clear too, I think. But since politics are not allowed here, and I won't be breaking my own rules, well, if you know what the song is about, you know. But I think it's quite clear anyway. So let's go to the second part of the stream. If you let me have a little break before we continue, we go on with the Beatles special. Let me have a little break. We'll be right back. So let's do this and this. And maybe this. And this here, and this here, and just in case, where is it? Want to cambiar recetas? Yes. So, all right, let me have a little break. We'll be right back. And also, requests are now on. ¿Proceso fácil o complicado el tema durante las grabaciones? Costó. Kingdom of Rats fue el que más costó, creo yo. Desde la batería hasta todo lo demás. Las voces. Fue la que más veces grabé y regrabé las voces. Kingdom of Rats. Porque no quedaba contento. Así que sí, yo diría que Kingdom of Rats fue la que tomó más trabajo en la grabación. La batería también. Era la canción a la que Jonathan le tenía más miedo. Por razones obvias. Por la complejidad, por lo larga de la canción. Haber grabado en pleno verano, sí, también.